Welcome back to the WICR Morning Show here with me, Pete Considori, and Ken Reichman, our co-host. And then today we have producer John Stanko with us in the studio.
Wow.
What?
Call me champ.
We got Champ here in the studio. It's time for...
Did none of you get the Anchorman reference I just made?
Yes, I got it.
Okay, thank you.
Whammy.
Wow.
Okay.
All right, just ignore me. Moving on, Pete. Go.
Can I be Brick?
Yes, you can be Brick.
I love Lamp.
I am a man. I'm an anchorman.
Scotch. Scotchy, going into my belly.
Anchorman here, everyone, on WICR's Morning Show. It's a high of 43 today, mostly midday rain and dry.
Wow.
You're ruining everything, John.
This has got to stop.
Tonight's a low of 32, breezy, early, patchy clouds. And tomorrow, areas of morning fog, high of 44. This report's brought to you by Iona College. Move the world. I can't believe we just
Shameless
did that.
plug. I like that one.
I do it all the time.
That was nice. Way to bring it back. Bring it back home.
Yeah, bring it back
That
home.
was good.
Exactly. Well, we're going to move on to sports. And speaking of sports, John Stanko does a sports show with Anthony Carlo on Monday nights and Kevin Bartnett on
Tuesday nights.
Tuesday nights.
All right,
She didn't have
radio.
We did not have that
Mongol.
this week, unfortunately.
Did not have the BS report, right? That's the right name?
Yes, that is correct.
That's a beautiful name.
You listened to Ken today, right? You're doing it
Yes,
today?
Ken today at 4.
And then-
Ellie Milano.
And then tomorrow, 6:30, you can listen to Nick Rippo and I with Full Metal Attack. We were not able to broadcast last week because of this freaking snow.
We should get a cot in here because I could use a nap after something like this.
I was going to say a fan because it's hot in here because of the lights.
We need a
but
fan,
need
a cot,
too.
and a lamp.
Yeah, let's be honest. A cot would be more helpful than the fan.
I would respectfully disagree. My girlfriend only lives like a 30-second walk.
Well, it
so
must be
that's
nice to
fine.
have
It
one of
must be
those.
nice. Yeah. Well, I have one of those, but she lives in Fordham.
Okay. Sports.
This is the Make Kenny Feel Bad day here on
Sports
WICR
for the
the
single
Morning Show.
men.
NCAA basketball. Number 5 ranked Duke defeats Georgia Tech 68-51. Number 6 ranked San Diego State University gets by Utah State University 60-45. Wow, what a score. Number 9 ranked Villanova escapes with a 82-79 in double overtime win over Providence.
It's a great game for
Could've
anyone
been
watching.
bad.
Oh yeah.
Great game.
8th ranked Kansas survived on the road at Texas Tech 64-63. 11th ranked Louisville cruised to 80-54 win over USF. 14th ranked Virginia sneaks by rival Virginia Tech 57-53 close game. Number 15 ranked Iowa had their game postponed against Indiana. What happened there?
I think it was something to do with the building of Indiana.
Ooh, that's not
I
good.
believe there are some like metal shafts like in the ceiling or something. I don't know exactly.
They're
why.
just hanging
Shafts
out.
in the ceiling.
They were just hanging out in the
Ju-
ceiling.
I think it was a safety precaution. They needed to fix it, and they couldn't get it done in time for the game.
Very interesting.
Well, Iowa State wins at home over Texas 85-76. That's a 17 versus 19.
Pete,
game
I
right
hate
That
there.
was a big game.
I hate to cut you off here, Pete, but we got a final from Sochi. Finland defeats Russia 3-1 in the quarterfinals, men's hockey.
Wow.
So Finland will move on. Russia
All right.
at home is done.
Russia at home
And
is done.
Goodbye.
Missing person reports will be filed
Yes.
immediately in Russia.
Who do you think will go first?
Well, I think Ovechkin's safe because
Yeah,
America
he's-
needs him,
yeah,
but otherwise
he's safe.
everyone else is on.
Ovechkin's probably on a plane
line.
right
yeah,
now.
he's probably on his way back
Yeah,
already.
he's
but,
not.
He's probably left by the third period.
Oh yeah.
So that'll do it for Russia. So Finland moves on. They'll get Sweden.
You know what I don't get? Let me just sorry to interrupt you now. They did a shootout against the USA, and the USA, great game,
Unbelievable game.
But-
I'm not even a big hockey fan, and I
No.
was going absolutely nuts.
unbelievable game. But what I didn't understand was, and I'm not complaining, but what I didn't understand is that you can repeat shooters.
Yeah. So
They did not use Ovechkin at all.
well, I can give you a little bit of a lowdown here.
Here we go. The
Give me the lowdown.
The NHL breakdown.
Here's the thing: the National Hockey League is a bunch of like wussies, and they don't like things that like maybe won't go over well. So they're all about things that will go over well, maybe not forever, but at least you'll get the initial bump. So when they first implemented the shootout, I think it was 05 or 06,
Right.
the season first after the first lockout, because there's more than one of those.
Yeah.
Then
Tell me with
when
that.
they first initiated the shootout, they just wanted it to increase people, casual viewers, because the shootout is fun for casual viewers because you get to see breakaways, and breakaways are cool. And so they wanted
One-on-one
it.
action.
Yeah, and so in the Olympics or in international play, it's normally 5 shooters, and after the first 3, you can repeat. Or
Right.
sometimes it's only 3 shooters, and after
That's-
the first 3,
that's
you can
fine.
repeat. And that's cool. But for the NHL, they wanted it to be easy. Really
Right.
easy to understand. So it's just top of the first, bottom of the first, top of the second, bottom of the second, top of the third, bottom of the third, and then it just goes again if you have to. So in international play, it's 3. Excuse me, I don't know what the heck that.
What was that?
Little white noise coming
Bless
from
you.
Ken.
I don't know. So after the first 3, you can repeat again, and so that's what the U.S. obviously did with T.J. Oshie and what Russia did with Ilya Kovalchuk.
Right.
But it's important to note that shootout experience all combined, Ovechkin is not the best shooter for Team Russia, and
I
that
agree.
it is Kovalchuk.
I'm gonna lay
agree.
down an NHL stat for you right now. He's only scored on 30% of his power play or of his penalty shooting attempts.
Yeah, and 30%.
That's for my
Don't get me wrong.
non-hockey fans.
30% is good. I think the best in the National Hockey League might be Franz Nielsen on the Islanders at 56%. That's about as high as it gets. That's way over.
I think
normal.
I think Sidney Crosby is close.
I'm pretty sure. Google that for me.
Google it.
real quick,
Because I feel like Sidney
I'm
Crosby.
sure. I know Nielsen's in the top 2. I'm not sure if
No,
he's
he's
number
definitely
1.
in the top 2.
Yeah, I'm not
I
sure if
know.
he's number
a
1.
great shootout shooter.
But anyway, so Ovechkin's shootout percentage, like
Right.
Stanko said, in the 30s,
That makes
which isn't
sense.
bad. It's not bad. That's
It's
good.
exactly 30.
It's exactly
He's
30.
exactly 30.
So, and that's not bad. Don't get me wrong. One
Right.
out of 3, 1 out of 3
Right.
basically is not bad for an NHL shootout shooter. But for Kovalchuk, who retired from the National Hockey League this year, he is there. He is Russia's
Right.
go-to man. So it makes sense to go back to him. But he kept changing it up, and he had, his release is too quick to stop.
Too much, yeah.
And he eventually he peeled off, and Quick was able to stop him, and then Oshie kept going.
Quick is a phenomenal.
Yeah, Quick has got some of
Goalie.
the quickest legs
Well,
that
let's-
I've seen.
Let's
Anyway,
go to NBA while John looks that up. NBA returned to actions following the All-Star break. Milwaukee Bucks 104 to 100 against the
hold on,
Magic.
time out really quickly. Just to prove the non-hockey fanaticness of John Stanko, he's looking at ESPN.com for hockey stats.
Oh,
I
jeez.
literally just typed into Google because I
Oh,
know how to
man.
navigate
Come on.
ESPN.com.
Come on,
Okay,
John.
excuse me.
NBC.
Pacers beat the Hawks
Something,
108.
anything else.
Pacers beat the Hawks 108 to 98. The Cavaliers beat the 76ers 114 to 85.
That was a game.
The Raptors beating the Wizards at 103-93. The Charlotte Bobcats, big win, 108 to 96 against the Pistons. Grizzlies beating the Knicks, no surprise, 98 to 93.
Shocker.
The Heat beating the Mavericks 117 to 106. The Suns 112 against the Nuggets 107, beat them, and the Spurs beating the Clippers 113 to 103. This sports report's brought to you by Jonathan Stanko. Uses ESPN to look up NHL updates.
Woo! That is recorded. People
That
are
is
gonna
recorded.
hear that when you go for jobs.
Yeah, that's bad.
Okay, you know what? You know what?
Give it to me. Give it
Here's
to me.
my laptop. You find
to me.
it. I found it. If you want to know, it's there.
Well, tell me what it is.
You look up top. I'm trying to find who has the most attempts because they have like
Oh
3
my
out of
goodness.
4, and
You're
4
like-
doesn't count.
Nah, you're faking it.
I'm-
You're a faker.
Sticking an NBA trade.
John's a faker.
Stanko getting a little mad here on the WICR morning show.
He's hyperventilating.
Sticking with the NBA, there's some trade rumors. Kevin Love to be dealt to the Dallas Mavericks or Los
Yeah, what's
Angeles
that about?
Lakers.
Is that real?
It was a report that came out yesterday. Both teams are looking to do it. It's
pretty real.
Frankly, I think it makes sense for Dallas. It does not make sense for the
Yeah, it
Lakers.
makes sense for Dallas. I mean,
I'm assuming you don't watch basketball that much or NBA, or do you?
I dabble.
Do you dabble?
Yeah.
I dabble in hockey. I know when my team wins or loses. But I think it makes sense for the Mavericks because they're trying to get over the hump.
Yeah.
I think they have a competitive team, but they don't have a championship team.
No.
This will get them closer. I still don't think they'll have a championship team, but it'll get them in the right direction. And also, I think if you're Minnesota, you have to get rid of him because he's going to go to free agency.
Right, yeah.
When it comes, he's not going to stay, and
No,
if
he's
he's
not.
going to stay, it's going to be for a ridiculous amount of money. So I think you have to get something for him while you can. I don't think the Lakers have enough to offer the Timberwolves, and the Mavericks. I'm not sure what they have to offer, but I can imagine that Love wouldn't mind going to an owner in Mark Cuban who is enthusiastic about winning and about his team. He wouldn't mind going to a team that has the capability to win now. Granted, not as much as other teams in the NBA. But I think it's an interesting move. I think that's the one rumor that's swirling around. You also have the Rajon Rondo. Will he stay with the Celtics? Because that happens every week. A new trade rumor with Rajon Rondo. And then, I mean, of course, you got the New York fans saying, "Oh, we should trade Carmelo Anthony. Oh, we should get rid of him." And then that just gets shot down by all sports radio talk
I'm
show.
gonna give this back to you.
So, did you find it?
Well, no, because.
Oh wait, is it on ESPN where I found it?
No, it's not.
Oh my God, wait, it is.
No, it's not. This is crazy. It's got like, you shoot one shot and you get 100%. Oh, you're best shooter in the world.
That's
No,
why I was
baloney.
scrolling up and down to find out who
It's stupid.
had amount
It's
of
stupid.
attempts.
It's stupid. It's a waste of your time. Don't waste your time on ESPN. 'Cause
Did
you're
you
never
find
gonna be
it?
able to
Did you find it on NHL.com or NBC?
No, because I'm
Oh,
stupid.
really?
I'm stupid. You know that. Don't pretend like it's new. That
John
I'm
Stanko
stupid.
and Ken Reichman, everyone. WICR Morning Show.
You call me
I'm
out
pretty
and
much
then
not
you
even
can't
here.
back up.
I'm still
There he
looking.
goes.
I'm still
You
looking.
gave me only 30 seconds.
Well, you're not a hockey guy. Oh, look, there's a whole thing for shootouts on NHL.com. Might as well go there.
Let's go to the Olympics. USA men's hockey, since we're talking about hockey, team returns to action today against the Czech Republic in the quarterfinals today at noon. I'll be in class.
Yeah,
I'll
me
be
too, but I will say that
finding a way to watch that
it
game.
will be happening.
I'll ask Don Ron to put it on the big screen. Russia and the United States are tied on top of the medal count at 21 medals. Norway and Germany have 8 gold medals to lead the way, 19 and 15 overall, respectively. USA has 7 and Russia has 6.
There we go.
USA skier Bodie Miller has injured his knee and will withdraw from the rest of the Olympic competition. That is heartbreaking.
Yeah, that's especially heartbreaking. He did win the bronze medal in the men's Super G.
He did.
But then after, the controversy was that he was emotional because his brother died, and he wanted for his brother, and he was emotional about it. And then in a press conference, a reporter, I don't want to say was berating, but he
reporter
he
asked him
continually
questions that every other reporter would have.
Exactly. That's the thing. That's why we study mass communication. We
Yeah.
know we're studying journalism. You have to ask the questions.
Right,
You
but
know,
then he probably
you
thought.
don't want to all the time, but you have to.
Right, but
You
he
have
probably
to.
thought these people are picking at my personal life. Like,
Well,
enough's enough.
Actually, that's not true. He acknowledged that he understood why the reporter asked
Oh,
the
really?
question. He did.
Oh, I didn't know
So
that.
I mean,
Okay.
he's not terribly angry at the
So I
reporter.
take that back.
I understand from what I've read. I haven't seen the video, but I think some people say the reporter went a little bit overboard on asking the
I
question.
mean, some people do.
Franz Nielsen stats.
Okay, Kenny Reichman has his hands raised. Kenny, would you have an
Let's
announcement?
take a break from the
Okay.
Olympics right now.
Yeah,
we'll
sorry.
go over to Ken with the
So-
shootout numbers.
There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 people listed above Franz Nielsen with actual percentages other than 100% on one shot. And those people have respectively 6 total shots, 3 total shots, 8 total shots, 7 total shots, and 18. That's not a lot. Franz Nielsen has 55. So let's put him in a different class. Now those 5 people listed over him they're above him by a fair amount of percentage, but Franz Nielsen leads the league in shootout percentage at 54.5. The next closest is TJ Oshie from the St. Louis
Oshie.
Blues at 54.3. So
How many
Franz
attempts has Oshie
Nielsen,
taken?
Oshie has taken 46.
Where's Crosby on this?
Sid the
I'm
Kid,
curious.
He's not in the top 30.
Wow.
So he's not on this
I'm
list on this
surprised.
page. Former Islander Matt Molson's on the list. Matt Zuccarello from the Rangers.
Gotta love Zook.
Few other big names. JVR, Van Riemsdyk, Jonathan Taves. And that's about all you guys would know, I think.
All right.
I mean, I could say Nick Bonino, but you guys would say, who's Nick Bonino? Do
Who's
you know
Nick
which
Bonino?
team Nick Bonino plays for? I'll give you each $1 if you get it right.
Columbus Blue Jackets.
Good guess.
I don't know. The Avalanche?
The Ducks.
The
We'll
Ducks.
play this game every day. We'll play this game every day until you guys get one right.
The Ducks are on fire.
The Ducks are always on fire.
They are amazing, and their uniforms
And that
my
is
are
laptop back,
beautiful.
thank you.
story. Yes.
Thank you.
Anyway,
All right.
Olympics are fun.
Back to Bodie Miller's story. Continue, John,
Yeah,
as
sorry.
we were rudely interrupted by.
All right. Sorry, I found the
It's
stats that
understandably
Stanko was
interrupted.
looking for
Okay, well, it only took you 5 more minutes than it took me,
to find
and
nothing.
you're an NHL fan, so
Okay. So what? I'm supposed to just have all of it?
The odd couple here, everyone. The odd couple.
All right, so yeah, Bodie Miller, in terms of his injury, he said it may force him out of the slalom, which is an event he's done fairly successful in. He did injure his knee. Why am I holding your keys?
I don't know.
But
He doesn't want you to go anywhere.
Miller, he's a 6-time medalist who I mentioned just won bronze. He is 36 years old. which is
Yeah, he's
fairly
up there.
old
Yeah.
for an Olympian. So
The Russian bobsledder, was he 40? He just won a gold.
I didn't know that.
That's the thing?
Two-man bobsled. I think he won the gold. 40 years old, the guy.
Wow.
He's like
Yeah,
the biggest star in
apparently-
Russia.
Yeah, and some bobsled news as well. Let's talk about that really quickly. There was a quote today. I got to find it now.
Did you see Jamaican bobsled team?
Yes, I did.
Did you see their watermelon helmets?
Yeah, I did.
They won the Olympics with those watermelon helmets.
I can't
course
believe
they
it.
did.
Did you see the two-man Jamaican bobsled team that the reporter gave them the lucky egg from Cool Runnings?
No.
Did
I
he
did
really?
not
It
was
see that.
hysterical.
That must be awesome.
It was hysterical. I was laughing only because it was so awesome.
That sounds pretty incredible. See, now I can't find the quote, and that's going to make me upset.
Well, Kenny's favorite quotes is not on today. In the
Somebody
morning show.
said something about something, and now I can't find it.
Very
so-
informative, Ken.
Insightful. Kenny Reichman, as always.
And that's all I've got for you here.
You're listening to WICR Morning Show. It's 9:59. We're gonna go a little bit over.
Why not?
Yeah, why not? We usually end at 10, but there's no shows after this, except for ours. We have an
Hey.
extension today.
This is true. Why don't we talk about Iona Sports?
Yes, let's talk about Iona.
Iona.
Why don't we talk about Iona Sports? The women's team coming off a big win against the Ryder Bronx, avenging their only conference loss. So congrats to the women's team. Demica Martinez. I don't know if anyone you've seen her play.
I've seen her
Pete,
play.
have you seen her play before?
Yes, I have.
She dropped 46 points
I'm not surprised.
on 16 of 20 shooting,
That's
6 of 6 from beyond the arc.
That's incredible.
I can't tell you I'm surprised.
No, I'm
I
not
can't.
A
surprised.
new
either.
Heinz Center record tied a MAC conference record. When I tell you she was unconscious and she could hit everything with her eyes closed, I mean it. Because
I
I, feel
believe it.
she did that sometimes.
She is actually one of the most athletic, talented players I've ever seen in person, and it's a privilege to watch her play. It really is. She is really something special, and she is complemented really well by the lineup around her.
She is.
Joy Adams and Alicia Powell, to me, are the big three of this Iona offense. I mean, Sabrina Gerador obviously does her job down low, and then the fifth girl is
Kind of the unsung hero.
yeah, and they're always changing, and that's perfectly fine. That's what you want in a roster like this. But to me, Alicia Powell, Demica Martinez, and Joy Adams, those three together are really difficult to stop because you have Joy, who's one of the fastest people I've
It's
ever
Iona's
seen.
big three.
There you go.
She really is one of the fastest people I've ever seen.
One of the
Joy
fastest
Adams.
players in the MAC, definitely.
And she's so big. It's so hard to get in her way. It's so hard. When she moves, it's like a freight train of speed, power, and athleticism. And she can finish. She's got a good touch, and she knows where to look for Demica Martinez. And when Demica Martinez can't finish, you just give it to Alicia Powell. She'll knock down 3, no problem.
It's true. The women's team is absolutely fantastic. The men's
Yeah.
team is playing very well.
Men's team's playing off the
right
top of their
now.
heads right now.
They're off a week. They're in action again this Friday. They've had a whole week off, so good for them.
Ever since their
Right.
win at home, right? They
Mhm.
came home and had a win, and now they're going back on the road,
Yep.
I believe.
So
and
pulling
next
up
Friday at Manhattan.
next Friday at Manhattan.
Gals, buy your tickets in the Office of Student Development. You get a bus ride there. You get a ticket.
You don't get a bus ride back.
You don't get a bus ride. Kidding. You get the bus ride back. You get the bus ride there. You get a bus ride back, and you get the ticket for the game for $15.
Not bad.
I've had enough of the Jaspers. I'll tell you that much. I'm going.
Listen, we need
I
fans there.
purchased my ticket.
I went there last year. I
Did
went
you?
there with a bunch of my friends. And
How
when I
was it?
tell you, we were the only 4 Iona fans
You
in
were
the
the only
crowd.
4.
We were the only 4.
Trust
we're
me.
standing in the top right of the bleachers,
In the
standing, screaming our heads off at every free throw and every dead ball opportunity because I work for athletics. I never really get to cheer.
Yeah.
So it was
You get the opportunity there.
really the only opportunity
Now,
I've had in 4 years.
Are you
to
coming
cheer.
on the road with us? Then?
I am, but I will be working.
Oh.
I'll be wearing a credential
Oh.
and a nice and a credential and be looking nice. Now I'll be doing
He-
a little bit of work.
I've
He's
got
gonna
nothing
have,
to say to
He's
you.
gonna have I don't have credentials.
I don't got nothing.
I don't have any.
I don't got nothing.
You don't got the connections I do. I'm sorry.
All right, John.
All right,
Sorry.
throw it in my face. ESPN.
Hey, you got different connections that I don't, so
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
fine. You
Whatever.
got the radio connections where you intern and stuff.
That's true.
You got the ins that I don't. So
Look at this guy.
I know.
and this person knows everyone at Iona College.
You don't even have a name anymore.
I don't
Ken.
remember.
This person.
I've lost it. I've lost it. I'm an
Kenny-
anchor man.
Kenny knows everyone at Iona College. So
Yes, but not everybody knows Kenny, and that's what makes it weird.
I think most people know you. Most faculty knows who you
Most
are.
faculty know me. Yes, yes, they do.
I-
So
I
think
don't know.
about
Good
that.
boy.
That could be a blessing and a burden. You
Yeah.
better,
You know,
And of
it's
course,
rough
all the
sometimes.
ladies know who Kenny is as well.
Of course, the
yes,
ladies.
Yes.
Okay, the
Non-existent ladies.
the only single man in the WICR morning show right now.
Oh.
Ladies, he is available. He likes long walks on the beach.
I hate the beach.
Oh,
I
God.
hate the beach.
He likes
loathe-
romantic comedies.
I love romantic comedies. I loathe the beach. It's so sandy. I don't. There's just
I agree.
something
The
about
beach,
sand
the
that
beach
gets
is a little bit
everywhere.
overrated.
Hence the beach.
Yes,
it's gonna be
it's
sandy.
gross. I could do a winter beach walk if you're up for that. That's fine.
I ain't walking in the snow.
because we don't have to like lay down on the sand. Because then it gets in my hair, and then I gotta wash it out. And I got long hair, so it doesn't take. It's not quick.
Wait, you got long hair?
You've got long hair. I've got long hair. Stanko's got short hair.
I just got a haircut. One, you don't have long hair.
It's thick, and when sand gets in
There's a
it,
difference
it's
between
hard.
thick and long. There's a difference.
It's thickly long.
I would say Pete is fairly long for a guy.
No. Pete's
I would
very
say
long.
because his bangs are like at his eyebrows.
Pete's is very long.
Yours is like combed up.
Pete
and
could have the sickest flow in the league, though, if he,
it's
put
true.
a little
Do
effort
you do
into
your
it.
hair, Pete?
Wait, well, what?
Pete, do you do your hair?
No, I put my hat on. But that's
Yeah.
not the point.
Yeah, well, I understand. I like that
He
hairstyle.
could
I've done it
have
for
the
most of my
sickest
life.
flow in the league
I mean,
if he did a little something crazy. I mean, you've got to get adventurous.
I have the rocker hair. I take my hat off, and when I'm like playing on stage,
Yeah,
do
that's
you
yeah,
like
that's
grease
what
it on purpose and
I
then
don't
just go headbang?
I don't grease it at all. It just goes on its own.
It just
That's-
goes on its own?
I don't even move my head. It just starts
It just-
bobbing.
it just
I've
goes
got this
bob.
weird wave thing in the front. I don't know.
Yeah, you've got like the beach wave going on. You don't
Yeah.
even like the beach.
I'm more of a mountain
It's so
man.
More of a
it's so-
mountain man?
Oh my god.
I like long walks on
Long
mountains.
walks on the mountains, hiking in the woods.
No,
That-
actually,
that-
wait. No. This is false.
His house is filled
Inside. I like being inside.
with his house is filled with leather-bound books, and his library smells of rich mahogany.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. I'm a man. An anchor man. Okay. Sorry.
All right, we gave the pitch for Kenny Reichman.
Yeah, it
Yes,
went very
everyone.
well.
Email
Astonishingly well.
Email him now.
Gales.iona. Don't
K
send it to
Reichman1
Iona.
at Gales. Yeah, Stanko and I are probably the last.
Yeah, we are the
Known.
last remnants of the.
Yeah, what am I going to do next
Iona.edu.
year? I got to be on the radio show by myself, giving public service ads for myself.
I don't know. You should start a dating show. WICR doesn't have
Oh,
one of those
yes.
dating shows.
The WICR dating show.
You could be the host,
God.
get some couples in here, and be like, "What is good about your love life?" Get them to talk about it. Maybe play a little bit of matchmaker.
That'd be fun.
That is.
It might
that
be
is-
hard.
It is.
to get
It'll be
people to do
hard to
that.
get people, but I bet you people
I
would
can
listen.
get a few.
I bet you people would listen.
There's people out there like me who are very desperately
And
willing
see
to
now,
talk
if you
about their
really
love
wanted,
lives.
now this is absolutely
Or
crazy. We
non-existence
have the
of-
other side of the glass.
We do.
If you hook that microphone up, put a nice black piece of paper there so you can't see the other
We have a
person.
dating-
blind
dating
date? Are
game
you
show.
telling me
To
I
have a
can
dating
blind
game
date right
show.
here?
Boom,
Stop it.
boom.
Stop
That just
it.
happened.
You're crazy.
That just happened.
Ideas happening
The
on the
creative-
WICR morning show.
That is why you have me here. Mind blown.
Mind blown.
Wow. I don't know what to say, guys.
I don't know what to say either.
That's
I mean,
your
that
new
was
baby.
genius.
That's your new baby.
I'm gonna have to ask Allie if she's in.
I mean,
She could host. I would be the first contestant.
She's
Wait.
in your grade, right?
No, I thought she was a
she's
senior.
She's senior
Yeah, we'll have to get this started
this year,
this year.
like tomorrow.
like tomorrow.
Mike DeMurgis, if you're listening, Ken Reichman wants to do a dating game
Get
show.
get Mike DeMurgis on here.
He's gonna call the phone.
Yeah.
Get
in
Mike
2
DeMurgis
seconds.
on
Yeah.
here. There we go. Get him here again. There you go. I mean, he spends all of his time here at Iona. He must be a little bit lonely.
Oh,
Get him a
boy.
partner. He'll feel a little bit better.
Boy, that's gonna warrant a phone call.
I'm
Yeah.
not gonna step foot
I'm
in
waiting
Murphy
for the
today.
phone
I'm
to
not
ring.
gonna step foot in Murphy. I'm literally just not gonna happen.
Oh
Nope.
man.
Oh, this
nope.
is bad.
Gonna avoid him.
Good
This is bad
times
news.
here. Well, that's it for us at the morning show. Thanks for listening in. I'm
I
here
love
with,
you, Mike.
Yeah,
here
I'm
with
sure
yes,
you
we
do.
all love you.
Who's on tomorrow? Who's
We have Rob, Big Shot Rob
Ah,
from
Rob
the
coming home.
Sports Vault,
nice?
coming on as a producer. So
nice.
listen in tomorrow. It's me, Pete Contadori, and Ken Reichman here for the morning show. You can listen to us always live on Ustream.com and live365.com.
Uh-oh,
Is
the phone's ringing. The phone's ringing.
ringing.
Get us out of here.
You can listen to us live on Ustream.com and live365.com by searching WICR. That's it for us at the
God.
morning show. We'll see you tomorrow morning at 9.